This is Baron Eric again, back with a gun facts video. We've had a lot of people recently buying guns, and I know several people that I've known all my life that never wanted a gun, but they're buying them now. And they say, what should I buy first? Well, you should get a handgun first, because that's something that you can carry with you at all times. Now, what handgun? Well, if you get a revolver, very simple, very easy for a beginner to learn. This is a Model 642 Smith & Wesson 38 Special. These guns are rated for plus P ammunition. Now this is the Centennial model with no hammer. If you put this in your pocket or your pocketbook or whatever, it won't drag when you pull it out. Now, we've got the same model with a hammer. This is a Model 637. The difference being this has a hammer, this has an internal hammer. All you have to do if you're drawing this out of your pocket or whatever is shield the hammer with your thumb. Now there's been a lot of times in my life, I've got a 38 here that I bobbed the hammer on years ago, but a lot of times you want that single action shot. You're not going to disturb your aim with a single action shot like you do with a double action shot, so you'll be more accurate with it. But this is something that you have to make up on your own mind about. Now, there's a lot of gun classes going on across the country teaching teachers how to shoot, police departments and whatever, and they always teach them with a Glock, because it's the most simple gun in the world to learn how to use. You load your Glock, you don't pull the trigger, the gun will not fire. You can drop this gun, they drop these from helicopters, you can slam it against a brick wall. This gun will not fire unless the trigger is pulled. So if you handle your gun properly, with your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire, you've got no problem with this gun. It is a safe action gun. 8 out of 10 cops in the United States carry a Glock 22 safe action firearm. Now this is a wonderful gun for a beginner. It's a lot of women. I do gun classes, and the slide is very easy to manipulate on a Glock. A lot of guns don't give you much bearing surface, and women don't have the hand strength sometimes to pull the slide back. This is a very good gun. It's a beginner's gun, but there again, it's a professional's gun. This is where you start and this is where you finish. This is a great gun. Now Smith & Wesson offers a Smith & Wesson SD9VE. This gun is almost a carbon copy of a Glock. It works the same way. Safe action. There's no manual safety on this gun or a Glock, but this is your SW9VE, and it's a damn nice gun. It's $150 less than a Glock, but it's not a Glock. You know how we feel about those. Now, when I do gun classes, if someone has never fired a gun before, we start out with this little Walther 22, 10-shot 22. This teaches you how to shoot. This is what you use once you want to defend yourself. But now you can defend yourself with a P22, and you can fire 500 rounds of ammo out of this gun for the cost of maybe 50 rounds or 100 rounds out of a Glock 9mm. But this is a training gun. This is a very nice little gun to have if you want to go out and do plinking or target shooting. But this is what I train people that have no experience with. I want to see how they shoot before they shoot the big gun. They have to learn how to sight alignment, trigger pull, and things like that, proper grip on the gun, so on and so forth. Then we move to the bigger gun. This is a training gun. Okay, we've gone over the first gun you need to get is a handgun, because you can carry it with you at all times. Now, for a home defense gun, you get you a pump shotgun like this Mossberg Model 88. This one has a flashlight on the front of it. But you can buy this gun for around $250. You got a 6-shot, 12-gauge shotgun. Now, people say, well, my wife is a little petite woman, she can't handle a 12. Oh, yes, you can. We've got loads for this that are called trainer loads and low recoil buckshot that anybody can fire. This gun has a stock on it. A lot of people want a pistol grip. That's a mistake. With a stock, you can clamp it under your arm like this, and you can brace it. Even a small person can shoot this even with one hand. You can't do that with a pistol grip shotgun. Now also, like Eric was mentioning, this you can put slugs in it. You can go deer hunting with it. You can change the barrel out on this gun in a matter of seconds. You can buy you a 28-inch hunting barrel. You can buy a rifle barrel. You can buy one with rifle sights. And that way you have the ultimate, this gun right here, you can convert this to do anything you want it to do. You can put a scope on it. You can put a red dot sight on the top. It's drilled and tapped. you're ready to go here, but this is your basic blaster. This is what you need for home defense. Now, everybody needs a .22 rifle, and you know our favorite is a 10-22. But here's a high quality CZ. This is a 452 bolt action 22. This is an ultimate .22 rifle right here. This thing will drive tanks. But the 10-22 is our favorite, but this right here is an excellent gun. You put a scope on this, you got a squirrel killer from hell. The CZ rifle right there. Now there's a lot of quality bolt action 22s, but this is a good one. And it's not out of the price range of most folks. So moving on up the ladder, if you want to get you some type of a high volume rifle, this is a rifle that Ray and Eric built here. This is one of our builds. It's got a Bulgarian 40 round magazine. It's built on a Saiga Action. Got a custom muzzle brake, collapsing stock, 762 by 39. This is the three guns you need is a pistol, a rifle, and this. Shotgun, in between there, you can do anything you want to with that shotgun. But this is the last gun you need to buy because this is the last gun that you're really going to actually have a need for. You need your handgun first. Now, if you want just strictly a hunting gun, we've got this Savage right here. This is a Model 10, 308. This comes from the factory with the scope. This is a great all-around hunting rifle or whatever you need to do. It comes with a Nikon scope, which is surprising because a lot of these companies are turning out bargain guns with bargain scopes. This has a very nice scope on it, and the Model 10 and 110 Savages are known for accuracy. They're very accurate guns, but that kind of rounds up the basics about guns. But what we want to emphasize also, we've got a lot of people buying guns, and that's not enough. You can't just buy a gun. You have to have the knowledge to use it, and I urge you, wherever you are in the country, to seek out professional guidance and a class on your gun. You need to do that, especially with your handgun, because that's going to be the most important gun you're going to have. Now, you have to realize, when you have a gun like this, you're holding the power of life and death in your hands. This is an awesome responsibility, and what irritates me a lot sometimes is people take this for granted. They poo-poo the idea. This is a deadly weapon, and you need to know how to use it. If you don't, it's next to worthless. In fact, it's a danger to you if you don't know how to use it. So if you're going to buy a gun, any kind of gun, get yourself some guidance, get yourself some courses, and take them. And pay the money. It's well worth the money. It was the best money you'll ever spend is on a gun like this and getting your training on it. That's what you need to do. But don't ever take this for granted. This will get you killed or a family member killed, and you'll regret it for the rest of your life. Well, this is Barry, and I do gun classes myself. I'm an NRA certified instructor, and if you want to set up an appointment with me to take you to the range, it's 770-968-4949. And I'll be glad to take you down. I specialize in beginning shooters. I like to take women, husbands and wife teams. I don't take more than 2 people at a time because I'm not running a puppy mill. I do this because I love it. So if y'all want a gun lesson, any kind of rifle, shotgun, or pistol, we'll find a way to, we'll set up an appointment with you, and I'll be glad to take you to the range.